contested game. You know, Derek White has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
It's the Nets now. They've got Sam Hauser. He's out there with Brown, and it's White in at the 1. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Claxton. Great touch on the 16-footer. Claxton's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Nets. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. Pass to Queta. Here's Shireman. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's Clowney, and he banks in the layup. Clowney's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now, here's Brown. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Celtics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And he sinks the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Traoré. Over White. Traoré can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Outside White. 90 seconds now into the second half. Queta, the pass to Hauser. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Howard down with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Traoré, light covering, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Clowney, 1 shot.
One shot.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside White. Back to Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Oh, he's flexing on that finish. These kind of buckets get Brown going.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Claxton. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to White. Brown down low, guarded by Porter. And the rejection by Claxton. It's deflected. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn ball.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Miami Heat.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. And the Nets also making a change. Mans checked in for Demon. Just 5 on the clock. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pritchard, he's checked in for White.
Now into the lineup for Boston, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Clowney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clowney's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 4. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Pritchard's got 11 points.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Pass to man. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And how about the numbers here for Nikola Vucevic? He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Brown outside. Toure with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. He's covered by Pritchard. Here's Clowney. Just 5 to shoot. Toure can't hit.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Hauser. Brooklyn with the rebound. Was led by as many as 14 points. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Brooklyn.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And Porter, no good on that one. Nets leading by 4. Pass Pass to Torrey. Now Porter. Here's Torrey. 6 points for him. Down low. Here's Clowney. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff or it's going to be a problem.
Here's Torrey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Up top, Claxton. Man in the corner. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. There's Porter with the 3. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. Here's Shireman, defended by Man. Shireman can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Boston. And Brooklyn making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Claxton with it. 10 points for him. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Boston trailing. And here is Brown. 8 points for him. Over in the corner, Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Shireman's got 13 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The Nets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. On the wing, Man. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Zaire Williams comes in for Torrey. And that one misses. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pritchard from outside. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Williams. For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Claxton finds Man. To the inside. Pass to Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Walsh. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. It's a 1-point game. Here's Walsh. Right side Gonzalez.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Nets making a switch here. Minot's checked in.
Brooklyn substitution. Number 0, Josh Minot.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Boston with the rebound. Gonzalez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Shireman. He's got 13. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now, man. Pass to Sharp. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Sharp's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Vucevic against Sharp. Ball's not loose. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kata. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Igor Demon.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Demon. Williams looking over the floor. Count that bucket. Williams has got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Richard with the ball. He's got 11. Driving to the basket. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Peyton Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Traore's checked in for Zaire Williams. And the second free throw, good. Nets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. That's the Demon. They set the pick. Here's Traore. He's covered by Pritchard. Shot clock at 3. Here's Wolf. No good on the 3. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-6 run. Fires the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I just talked with Boston's head athletic trainer. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 17-6 run. 1:07 left in the third quarter.
Nice finish.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Demon. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Keeps it alive. Here's Cada. Rebounded by the Nets. Brownie's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Traore. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by White. And stolen by Sharp. All by himself. Here's Demon. Finished off the break. Demon's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's White. 20 points for him.
Brooklyn foul. Daron Sharp. 3rd personal foul. 15.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
For 2, Derek White.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Demon. A 3-pointer off the mark. Now here's Gonzalez. Here he goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Celtics leading by 7. So for Brooklyn now, Demon's out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wolf in at the 3. Brown. Wolf grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Float loose, and it's out of bounds. they say it was last touched by Brown. Porter's checked in for the Nets.
Number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
Celtics on D. Here's Claxton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Boston with it. 6-point lead. Now White. Pass to Shireman. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Queta. Over Claxton. And Queta gets it to go.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Nets trail by 8. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Brown. And the rejection by Claxton. And Queta gets it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the Nets with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Man passes to Porter. Wide open look. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Pass to Queta. Here's Hauser. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the pick. Lock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Nets trail by 6. Here's Demon. Here's Clowney. That's to Demon. Here's Clowney. Off target from 3-point range. Here's White. And it's blocked. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Man with it. And taken away by Brown. Pass to White. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Porter.
First team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for White. There's the steal. And the basket is good. White's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Shireman from deep. And it's White missing. Nets trail by 10. Pass to Demon. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Mann. The three. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And Porter, here we go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is a guy who just naturally draws fouls at a very high rate. That time Porter takes him off the bounce.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's White. Pass to Shireman. Back to White. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Demon. Back to Porter. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Hauser. Up and in on the layup. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Mann. Baseline try. Rebound, Boston.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's White. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Demon. White covering. Count that one. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Shireman. Up again. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. From the wing. And it's Derek White with the rebound. White's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving the lane. Can't connect from short range.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Claxton. Down low. Takes a step back. Here's Porter. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 10. Here's Shireman. Drills the three-pointer. Shireman's got 19 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
The net shooting reasonably well, 45%. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Torrey's checked in for Terrence Mead. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. And the foul on Sam Hauser. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
His fourth personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Clowney. Hauser defending. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton a screen on Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
On the wing, Brown. Pass to Shireman. That three off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Fourth team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Damon, one shot.
And the free throw, no good. Nets trail by 11. Here's Torrey. Here's Claxton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Claxton's got 5 points now this quarter. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Deflects the pass. Claxton with the steal. Jumps up. And Claxton throws it down.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Now here's White. Shoots over Torrey. Pass to Hauser. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 10.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Damon taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Demon. Both good from the line that time. Boston leading by 8. Now here's White. Pass to Shireman. Porter against Brown. Over Porter. Brown, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
To the paint. It's picked off. And even 3-on-3 break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Nolan Torrey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Here's Torrey. It's to Demon. Fires for 3. Here's Claxton. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. White outside. Clock at 6. He's off from 3. Nets trail by 9. There's the screen. Beyond the arc. Porter outside. And the 3 misses.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Brown against Porter. Tosses it up. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Here's Torrey. Let's lose a 3. Down he goes for 3.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's White. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Brown feeling out of it. Another chance. Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Free throw good, Demon. .122 left in the fourth quarter. Porter fires. Off target from outside. Boston leading by 5. Now White. Here's Shireman.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Shireman. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead. Trying to close that door.
And for the Nets, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's Traore. White covering. Can't get it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Porter misses the three. And so White will bring it up for Boston. They lead by 7. Hauser with the ball.
Yeah, easy call.
Nicholas Claxton, third personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Namias Keita.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. Timeout called, the Nets. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
From outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Derek White.